And when I was doing my PhD, I had put a board with all the scientists' photographs and I left one open. So everybody used to tease, what is your photo there? I said, I wish, man. One day I want to be one of the inventors.
Did you fill it in?
Huh?
Did you fill it in? The board?
The board is not there with me anymore, but I have that image in my mind and I can see myself there. Because
Wow.
It's pure grace.
Yes.
I think there are a lot of scientists who are working and it's always like that, right? All of us make efforts. And it doesn't, that's why I don't gloat over that, I'm the inventor or, because all of us are same.
Yeah. Wow.
Some succeed, some don't succeed. Doesn't mean that they are not smart. They're all smart scientists. They're all doing everything. And for me to come here also, there's so many scientists who have worked, right? My people in my team who are working,
Yes.
my colleagues. Once the drug is discovered, right? Once invention is one that happens, then we call it as preclinical development. We have to develop it into clinical candidate. That journey, we had Sridhar Narayanan who journeyed, who was my collaborator there, who was heading the division. He ran that entire thing. And then we out-licensed it. And that's the journey of the molecule. Then we got it finally back to Orchid Pharma. Orchid Pharma owns all the rights of the molecule all over the world. And it's called as Orblicef, means orchids, beta-lactamase inhibitor, BLI, CEF is for cefepime combination. Globally, it is known as XBLIFEP, means extended spectrum beta-lactamase inhibitor with cefepime. So that's the brand name.
What do we use it for?
It's used for complicated urinary tract infections
Okay.
associated maybe pyelonephritis, if it is there. So these two indications in that section. Then hospital-acquired pneumonia,
Okay.
ventilator-acquired pneumonia, and the associated bacteremia. So these indications have been
You
approved.
just came at the right time, is it?
Huh?
COVID happened, ventilator, pneumonia
Yeah.
happened.
But our drug came out only 2024. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it
just
wasn't
this,
available
yeah.
at the time of the pandemic, but now it's available. But it's an amazing molecule. The structural biology of it is amazing. The way our molecule goes and locks into that beta-lactamase enzyme I mentioned is so tight and multi-centric it attaches. So bacteria has no chance to escape as of now, but they'll evolve.
Okay.
One day this will also become useless. That's down. At least I would expect 50, 60 years at least it should run. Because the previous version, the tazobactam, has crossed more than 40 years now. And it is becoming weaker now slightly. So by the time it goes out, this will rise and it will take care of that. And it is a very good antibiotic.
Okay.
Very safe, known class, safe molecule.
Gut friendly.
Well, gut friendly is a difficult question because any antibiotic would have some impact on the gut.
Yes. Okay. Sure. So, tell me, if a 10-year-old tells you, I want to be a scientist like you. So what are your words for him or her?
So I would tell the child, don't be like me. Be a scientist of your own kind.
Okay.
Right? But you can take inspiration from previous successes. People have made successes. So,
who was your inspiration?
Louis Pasteur.
Louis Pasteur. Okay.
Louis Pasteur was the one who opened my world of microbes into my life. And I really love it. So when I went to Sorbonne, late last year in France, and I saw, where he studied in the Sorbonne University, his statue is there. I took a picture with him. At least I have a picture with Louis Pasteur's statue at Sorbonne University.
Superb. Okay.
Yeah. So each person gets different inspiration. Don't aim to be a scientist for the sake of, prestige or, to be recognized. That's what I would say. What is your passion will be my first question to the child. Why you want to be a scientist? What is that you want to achieve in life? For me, the question was curiosity always. I'm a very curious kid. Always want to know. And once I have curiosity satisfied, then it keeps expanding my horizon. It's always a horizon. It's never a boundary for me. More and more and more knowing. And it never ends. And even now I continue to read and study because there's so much, knowledge which is pouring in, new information coming in. So you're always fascinated. It keeps you fascinated.
Yeah.
So if you want to be a scientist, be one, but in a domain that will excite you, not because that is a career. As a career for a scientist, it's not great. It's a lot of hard work, not much.
A lot of patience.
Yeah.
A lot of experiments not happening
Not
the way
much
you
success.
want.
Failure is like breathing for us. Every day you go, it's experiments have failed. No? So you don't get scared of being failing.
Okay.
It's okay, it fails.
Yeah, you
Okay,
guys
fine.
go like warriors, and I'm like, oh, it's okay, dude. We lost
Let's-
today.
Let's do it again. Another way, another way. That's how this molecule came also. If we had stopped, okay, it failed and it stopped it wouldn't have been there. So we made sure we go, and also one should know when to call it a day. Right? You cannot go on forever. So
You go crazy.
yeah, because Orchid Pharma,
Yeah.
they remained invested in this molecule for so many years. Which company would sustain like that? Wockhardt is the next company which is remaining invested, and they filed for US FDA. Hope they would get it because they have struggled for so many years and they brought it now. It's the final stages now. Once that happens, that will be the second company which is
What
bringing
is your story, USFDA parenting?
US FDA work. Yeah, I mean, I was at Johns Hopkins Medical School, right, in Baltimore.
Okay.
So after my postdoc there, then I got a position in US FDA. So I was working there on a project again. So once that was done, I said, come back to home.
Okay.
That's how I came back to India.
Oh,
Yeah.
So coming back to your
Students' question, right? So one has to pick their passion first. Passion means not some say various things are coming nowadays, right? The options are open quite a bit for children nowadays. Plenty of options. There are two kinds one has to be very mindful. Whether my passion will pay me in the future or whether my passion will just keep me where I am. There are a lot of passions which are very interesting but may have a promise, right? So it's very carefully one has to decide that, how you want to choose it. So a lot of people say, I'm very passionate about it, I love it, so I want to do this. I say, okay, there's no problem with that. If your passion can become a profession, there's nothing like it. I was lucky and blessed to be like that.
Oh, yeah.
My passion is
Yes,
my
yes.
profession, so I just enjoy what I'm
You're
doing.
not bored of work.
Never bored. Never ever bored of working.
Super.
So my children always say, Appa always takes a workation.
Okay.
We have never gone on a pure vacation all my life until now.
Okay.
I've never been without work even on vacation. Not a single time I have gone without work. I mean, because for me it is not work. That's the difference. They see it as work. Dad's working. I'm not working. I'm just having fun. Right? So that's very rare to get.
Yes, yeah. Very.
But many people do get it nowadays because the population is also more and things like that. But I would say make that differentiation because it should also pay you because something has to sustain you, right? You cannot become a dependent on the system later on. Then you become disheartened. Why did I pursue this? So to be a scientist is good, but don't go after the title. Go after what you want to contribute by being a scientist.
Okay.
That will be my response.
Okay. So you should be a giver. You have to give something
Yes.
once you're in this.
See, people think deviating from that, people talk about abundance, right? I think abundance is having. I always tell abundance is more in giving.
Giving. Yes. Absolutely.
Giving is the first nature of abundance, not taking. People think, having and storing is abundance. No. That is not abundance. That is actually scarcity. Because the scarcity of mind is there, you're holding it. When you're abundant mindset, you're giving it. So knowledge is something, that's what I do now, I call it, my wife calls it as knowledge philanthropy.
Okay.
So I share whatever is my learning. It is not that mine is the only way and mine is the right way.
Okay.
This is work for me. It doesn't mean that it will work for you as well. One has to choose their own path. Like I told you, each of us has a different signature. All of us have to find that and validate it yourself. Validation is the most important part which people miss. Once it is done, they think it's, I have done it, no? But how do you know that is right or wrong? There should be some validation to be done. So when you validate it, you become relevant.
Okay.
That's the cycle people have to think.
Super awesome. So if you have to tell something to your younger self, do you like the way how it is now, or you want to change something, or you're just your gratitude towards yourself? What would that be?
See, I grew up very prayerfully in the family. So for me, I prayed then also.
Okay.
I was grateful then, and I'm grateful even now.
Okay.
So I wouldn't compare how it was for me when I was growing up versus now, because times are different. Technology, the comforts what is available today versus those days. I have lived in that era, right? Now I cannot put myself here and see how I would behave because I do not know how this situation would impact me. So I cannot compare myself of then and now. But when I look at the generations which are there around, I think they're doing a good job. But only thing is, I always sometimes worry is the screen time has taken too much of their life, and automation is making them less,
Productive.
I feel that,
Say, yeah, even mobility has gone.
yeah,
They're sitting in one place, that's all.
yes. So which is not a healthy thing, right, for the body.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
that's very stressful to the body as well. So one has to move. We got to keep functioning normally. So, but what I mean to say is, one has to have that mind in them to not compare.
Oh, yes.
I would never compare my past, because for me the simple logic I keep saying: yesterday is gone, tomorrow is unknown, today is mine, this moment is mine. Today I'm grateful. There was a gentleman who used to always tell me, and he used to be quite aggressive with me and yell at me and attack me personally. Next morning when I meet him, I say, "Hey, how are you, man?" He one day asked me, "I mean, I decimated you. Again you come and talk to me next morning as though nothing has happened." I said, "That was yesterday, man. Today is a new day. Come on, let's begin again." Because for me it's a project.
Yes.
You're important. It's all right. Because one thing is, if you learn to respect yourself, that's when your faith builds in. Otherwise, you're an atheist, pretty much.
That is true.
Right?
Yes.
One has to believe in yourself, because I'm very unique in this world. There's no one like me, and there's no one like you. So I have to respect you as you are, and respect myself as I am. We always compare, means we start thinking, I am not fit enough, or I am the best. Arrogance or depression, both come. So
Yeah.
it's very important to know that you have to be highly, highly competitive in this world with only yourself. That's my first mantra.
Superb. You have to beat yourself
Always.
every day.
And
Be better next day.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I have 3 more mantras following that. Second mantra is, I always tell is, remember that you don't have everything in yourself to make it what you want to do in your life. So collaborate, collaborate, collaborate. Everybody has got different talents. Like I told so many many times I told you, it's a team effort how we invented this molecule.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Yes, yes.
So which means so many people have worked together, collaborated, and everyone is on the patent.
Okay, okay.
We acknowledge them. I took few names. There are many names to take. They are all listed in the patents. So acknowledge their efforts, their contributions. So when you take help, kindly acknowledge them. That's the second trait. Third trait I would say is, keep reading and knowing fields which are not your own domain. Your brain develops much better. Learn new skills, new art. And the fourth is, we have to remember, we are all just a breath away.
Absolutely.
So when you
Can't agree more on this.
huh?
Absolutely.
When you know you're just a breath away, where is your ego has a place? No. You become simple, down to earth guy. You just remember, I am, that's it, this moment. Enjoy it. Don't get here, I'm a great scientist, I'm an inventor, I've done this. Don't have to fight, don't have to look for others' acknowledgement only to make you feel better. Have you acknowledged yourself for your good? Go for it. That's it, party. These are 4 mantras I follow in my life. And I tell anybody same thing. This is what has worked for me. Maybe you have many more. I don't know. I'm willing to listen to that.
Okay. When you talk about acknowledgement, what is the global acknowledgement or recognition given to a scientist when it comes to awards or anything? Highest grade of awards.
Yeah. See, that is one domain I have my own reservations. Most of these awards require lobbying.
Okay.
Right? I would not like to lobby for tell people and get them to acknowledge me. I don't believe in that system at all.
Okay.
And if somebody acknowledges me, I won't move a notch up. If they do not acknowledge me, I won't go a notch down. I am where I am, because you are the best judge for yourself to know what you are worthy of. And if you have acknowledged yourself, okay, I have done this, I am happy with this, and you pride yourself in that one, like with humility, that's end of it. No prize is going to gratify you anything more. That's all. I think it's...
Then how do you set yourself, like, wow, maybe if I get that prize, maybe I'll be more happy?
I never had that.
You never had it?
I never had. My goal was this, contributing something, which is going to have impact in this world. It was my passion from childhood, right? So laser focused all my life only towards going in this direction. So when you have such a focus, I think it will yield. As a matter of fact, if you see in this program as well, so many people have joined and left, joined and left, joined. Nobody has been there as long as I am there with this program, which means people will lose interest. Even I quit Orchid in 2013 for a day.
Okay.
Very next day I'm back on board as an advisor. So I still run the program since then.
Okay.
Right? So once this is done, because if there is not much to do, I want to do more things. So I moved out and started doing something else parallelly. But I continue to be the Orchid. So I'm the one. So this sustained it and remaining invested is also another aspect.
Okay. And also the consistency that you have to maintain throughout.
It requires a lot of patience, right?
Yeah.
And you have to have deal with challenges would come from financial, organizational, and market driven, in addition to the scientific.
Yes.
So scientist has to face. It's not an easy journey for scientists.
A lot of pressure also, right?
Yeah, pressure.
Yeah.
And again, there I wouldn't take pressure from outside because I had created my own pressure.
Okay.
So,
yes. Yeah.
See, that's what like Hindi they say, na? Dil se. Where mansinda madidre. If you do it with your heart, I think you don't need anybody to put pressure on you. They would say, take it easy rather. You're taking too much of stress, just take it easy is what people will tell you. Because your goal is to move the needle and you're putting all your heart and soul to move the needle, not for appreciation, not for a salary, for the purpose for which you're chosen that mission. Here, inventing the molecule, drug discoveries was my domain. And I'm here, the company has hired me to invent something. And I'm focused on inventing something, I'll do it. But whether I succeed or not, I wouldn't know. Orchid had so many programs, so one program succeeded, rest all failed. Nothing, and failed means they didn't make it to the market. But that doesn't mean that there are bad scientists there. There are brilliant scientists working. So it's grace. I would say I've been blessed to be one of the scientists. I mean, Senthil is the chemist and I'm the biologist and the whole team around us who worked.
Superb. Yeah, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all your team members.
Thank you.
So we'll do quick rapid fire with you, this or that. And you can explain it to me in 1 or 2 sentences, if you may. So, AMR, evolution or human mistake?
Both.
Both. Okay. Bigger driver, hospital use or community misuse?
I would say community misuse has contributed.
Okay. And hospital?
Many times it is necessary.
Okay. Okay. Broad spectrum antibiotics, necessary evil, yes or no?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I am a fan of using narrow spectrum. So that this is targeted therapy for the particular organism. When you have broad spectrum, it will kill more organisms than necessary. But in critical cases where it is necessary, we do not know what is causing the infection. We need to save the patient, we go for broad spectrum. But that should not be the first choice.
Okay. Okay. Microbiome diversity must have, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, you spoke about it. Probiotics, essential or optional?
Food as probiotic essential.
Okay.
As a pill, only if necessary.
Okay. Gut health is more influenced by food, sleep, stress.
Absolutely.
All three.
All three.
All three. Okay. One myth about AMR you hate.
Hey, nothing happens.
It's okay, dude. Nothing will happen. After 30 years, we'll see.
That's what I hate. People say, hey, nothing happens.
Okay. One microbiome myth you hate.
Microbiome is built only through pills.
It's not. It's always there.
It's always there.
It's always
and you should have diversity. When you take a pill, you're populating with only a set number of microbes which are known to which you are able to determine. There are many more microbes you don't even know how to characterize them.
Yes.
They're there.
Yes.
So diversity is the best.
Superb. So this is done. You did well, pretty well.
Thank you.
For a scientist. So let's go for the next round. So here you'll have to explain it to me as if I were a 10-year-old. Okay? AMR. And also I'll give you some time limit. Maybe 30, 40 seconds. How much do you want?
Whatever you
30
decide.
seconds.
Mm.
Yeah, let's go. AMR.
Familiarity breeds contempt. In the
Okay.
sense, when you start knowing something very often, you think it's okay. When you do a mistake repeatedly, you think it is okay. Similarly, when you start exposing the antibiotic to the bacteria repeatedly, bacteria will think, okay, this is a known thing, and it will start taking control of that antibiotic. Make sense?
Yes. It's the bully in the class.
We made it a bully. It wasn't actually otherwise.
Okay.
Okay, we gave it a lot of clues. Another way to explain to that is, for a child, I would say is, if somebody starts hitting me repeatedly, after some time I know how to resist it.
Resist it.
That's what antibiotic and microbes have the interaction.
Oh, superb. Nicely done. So, next is microbiome.
They are the major part of our body.
Okay.
Like I asked you, how much of your body is made up of human cells? You think you're completely human, but microbes are much, much smaller in size. So, by number, they are more in our body than our human cells. So, we call microbiome as one of the quote unquote organs of the body itself, because they are very essential for our existence, right? So, we call it an organ. But variety is important. Variety is important because each type of bacteria have got different roles in our body, and we have to maintain the diversity.
Different class teachers in your body.
Different?
Class teachers, like subject teachers.
Yeah,
They
different
come and
subject
go.
teachers.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant way to put it.
They
So, you
come and
got the
go.
points there.
Okay. Okay. So, I'm understanding. That is what the gist is.
Okay, gotcha.
I am a 10-year-old and I understand this.
Nice.
So, yeah, okay. So, next is antibodies.
Antibodies are the weapons which body has got it, and it will release it depending upon the type of enemy it is fighting. So, it's got varieties of weapons it has got in its body. Depending upon type of enemy is coming, it will throw that particular weapon. Those weapons are the antibodies.
Super. Nice. Awesome. Antibiotics?
Antibiotics are the support system to help the antibodies to eradicate infection. We take chemicals from outside, which are synthesized in the lab, or some are naturally available. In Ayurveda, there are a lot of natural antimicrobial agents which are given. So, they go and they work with the human immune system to eradicate an infection.
Awesome. Superb. Nice. Next is probiotics.
Probiotics are a known type of bacteria which are essential for our human body to help certain functions, starting from our gut health to emotional health and everywhere. So, we have characterized only few of them so far, but that research is an ongoing evolving field. All right. So, when we give them in a capsule form or in a drink form, or as a powder, that's called a probiotic externally. But there are natural probiotics are also existing, which we use in our foods, fermented foods in India
Okay.
and abroad.
One more. Good bacteria.
Most of the bacteria are very good.
Okay.
The very small percentage of bacteria which are not so good, I call it as. Not they are not bad, they are not so good. They are bad because they are at the right time, they are in the right place type, and we created the right place for it. When we create an environment for the bacteria to thrive, then that's when the problem begins.
Yes.
They start growing in us. So, we have to be ensuring that we don't give that opportunity for the bacteria to establish themselves in us. So, most bacteria are good, few are not so good.
Okay. Got it.
I didn't use the word bad.
Yes, yes. Yes, you did. Of course, you don't. I want you to give me, it's top 3 challenge kind of a game, where you have to tell me, you have to quickly tell me 3 fast names. 3 AMR mistakes people make.
Taking antibiotics without prescription, not completing the course of the antibiotics, buying antibiotics from the pharmacy rather than being prescribed. The third is using it indiscriminately in the animal and agriculture sector.
Agriculture sector. 3 foods good for microbiome.
Fiber, variety,
Okay.
fermented foods.
That's it.
Foods,
Okay. Okay. 3 things that destroy gut health.
lack of exercise, lack of proper sleep, eating too much of junk.
3 ways to reduce antibiotic misuse.
Again, first one is take antibiotics only when prescribed.
Okay.
Try to build your immune system. Third is complete the course.
You spoke about junk food, no exercise, stagnant body, misusing antibiotics. So are these the only things, or do alcohol also can contribute here, or any other drugs which are not to be told contribute here?
Anything you take, you consume, has an effect on the body. Starting from cosmetics to whatever foods you're eating, everything has effect. Good or bad is based on the byproduct that comes out of that particular food, or that food item causing direct effect on the microbiota.
Okay.
So some have direct effect, some have indirect effect. So alcohol is also equally treated like other junk foods for me. When they go in, they would impact, but alcohol's effect is more on our brain because of it's the way it gets metabolized. Indian population particularly, we don't have particular expression of an enzyme, alcohol dehydrogenase we say it. That's the reason it doesn't get metabolized.
Okay.
So it's not healthy for us.
Okay. But a lot of fermented drinks will also get you intoxicated, right?
Yeah.
Are they not?
But that's very complex food.
Okay.
Right? It is not single. Like you go and have a glass of whiskey or rum, gin, and they're all drinks, right? But when you take them in a volumes at concentrations which is more than body can handle, that's when you will see the effects. If the body is able to eliminate it, you won't see the effect.
Are you telling me there is different concentration where your body can actually ingest?
Each person differently. Some people just at 30 ml they'll be high. Some people they require 90 ml also they'll not be high.
So you mean to say by then the body is not harmed?
No. Body harm is a separate effect. It is getting processed by the body.
Okay.
Right? It is getting processed by the body. That secondary effects are there. They are precipitating in the body. Okay. It's not that without effect. Effect is there. Because you don't feel tipsy doesn't mean that it is not doing harm to you.
Right.
It is doing its job. Okay. Inside
no matter how much you consume, nothing.
Damage is a damage. Okay. So now there is a lot of literature which comes and tells that any amount of alcohol is bad for health.
True.
The reason is, if you understand the cellular process, the way it is handled, automatically you will become aware of better to stay away from it. If you want to have a healthy longevity. Otherwise, you can have a longevity with medications still.
Okay, super. Nice. But we see people consuming alcohol 20 years, 30 years, still doing good. What is happening to their gut bacteria or their body?
See, I have this example of two people I talked. BSK Iyengar, who was our yogi, right?
Oh, yeah.
Who was a teetotaler and very strict in his food practices and everything. He lived up to I think 80 plus, something late 80s he passed away. And we have another gentleman who used to have a peg every day and smoke a cigar, and he had a very colorful life for himself. Khushwant Singh, he died at 99. So now how do you differentiate and say which is better? It's very tricky. As I told you, each person's body is a different signature. You cannot say one fits all. But here, because it gives a pleasure, people think, okay, this is the best. You give example, when you want to consume it, you'll give the example of Khushwant Singh and say, he lived up to 99, yaar. He had a cigar and whiskey every day, there's no problem, why should I not have it? But your body, you are not Khushwant Singh.
Exactly.
Just like I told you about how to become a scientist. I said, don't look at my life. You got to figure out for yourself.
Yes.
Right? You can take an inspiration, but you got to see what can be done by yourself. So your body has different way to interact it. So alcohol is a very tricky subject. They are the products made by the microbes, for your kind of information.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They are the ones who are producing the alcohol.
Yes.
It doesn't come from anywhere. Microbes make alcohol. They are the ones who are fermentation, what you call fermentation job is done by the microbes.
Yes.
And you are extracting the alcohol from that one. So It's a microwave byproduct only, essentially. So a lot of people have their own foods also produce alcohol inside.
Inside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Microbes stay in yourself. Then maybe they are fermenting. Maybe you're high also.
No, but your body won't wait the food for staying for so long, right?
Yeah,
it
it moves.
moves.
Yes.
It moves faster and it eliminates it. It won't
Yes.
stay there to ferment in the
Yes.
body and bloat you up. Some people have some problems. That's when they get treated for that.
Okay, okay. If you had to give one message to young minds watching this, what would it be?
Young minds,
Watching this podcast, what would it be? What is the takeaway?
be honest with yourself and with others.
Yes.
That honesty with yourself is the major driver. True to yourself. Automatically, you'll be true to everything else around you. And you'll do everything appropriately. Discipline is another thing. You must have a lot of discipline.
So tell me, what does a day in your life looks like? A day in a life of a scientist.
I start my day by reading.
Okay.
Morning, at least minimum 2 hours of reading goes in for me,
Okay.
of what new developments are happening in my domain. And also, at least half an hour I spend on reading things which are unrelated to me, but which are interesting, curious mind. So, what is happening in AI, or those kind of financial world, how politically, global politics, geopolitics. I just read briefly all those things. But mostly I read on, new developments in the science. Then I have my morning breath exercises
Okay.
after that.
Okay.
Then I have a morning walk, about 45 minutes of walk. Then we do something known as Taiso. It's a Japanese exercise.
Okay.
Okay. So we do that exercise, my wife and I. And then everything done together. After I wake up, from this exercise onwards, it's with her.
Okay.
We do pranayama and all those things together, all those things. Then I start my work.
Okay.
My day begins, my morning routine formalities, and then I start my work.
Okay.
And I'm on the calls and my meetings online because I advise many companies. I'll schedule ahead of time all my meetings and I keep taking one after the other meetings and give my feedback, because to give feedback, I should be equipped. That's what I do in the mornings.
Okay.
I read up myself and I keep myself updated with the information. And when they ask a question to me, I should be able to answer to them.
Right.
If I can't answer, I'll always tell them I'll come back to you. And evening afternoons, I take a siesta 15 minutes, which I missed today.
Okay. So sorry about that.
No. I'm fine. 15 minutes siesta. And then I visit the office. Some of the consulting offices are here in Bangalore, labs. I go to the labs here directly. Weekly, once or twice I go to the site itself to meet other scientists there, and people who are working on the bench, and everybody talk to them and take a review from them. Those things I do. Many evenings we get engaged with our Rotary Club, where we have a lot of social activities. We discuss and we go to the places where there are projects happening.
Okay.
So we do those things. And 10:30 something I
Why not?
retire.
Superb. That's
Yes.
the day in a life of a scientist looks like.
Yes.
Almost normal.
Right?
Yeah.
Like anybody.
Yeah.
That's what I said. No, scientist is not a big deal. That's what I told you.
You're breaking all the shackles here. Exactly, because scientists don't have long hair,
That's all.
unmaned hair,
I don't know why scientists, many people have that. Maybe it's their personal choice.
weird clothes, weird thoughts.
Weird thoughts, I would say. I may be also one of them, because I do have weird thoughts.
Okay.
My wife would tell you how weird I might be, because I may not feel weird to myself. But about dress and the way you groom yourself, I think one can be normal. One need not actually have this.
Look like Einstein.
Yeah, Einstein had his style. He was nobody's style, right? That is his style. It's my style.
Okay.
It's for me. I don't want to show anybody you must be like this. That's their choice.
Right.
I don't like to imitate, basically. Just be. If somebody wants to be like Einstein looking, their choice. But for me, I want to be groomed,
Okay.
well groomed. That's been, as a matter of fact, my parents tell me, even when I was a kid, night if I wake up to go to washroom, I'll come back, I'll comb my hair, and then I'll go back to sleep. So it was that crazy.
Well disciplined.
Well disciplined kid from childhood.
Superb. That is Dr. Maneesh Paul for you guys. Thank you.